Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, it just keeps getting better. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by, and welcome to all of my new friends and to all of my new subscribers. Welcome back to all of my longtime friends and longtime subscribers. Y'all, thank you so much for helping to support my channel. I really appreciate it. I say it all the time because I mean it. Thank you. In a previous video, we made this to go along with the other two that I had made, and I mentioned that I was going to come up with a unique little box for us to be able to package these for gifting, for selling, or for keeping. All right, y'all, so here's what I'm talking about. I am talking about this adorable holder for all three of those sticky notepad folios that we made. When finished, it's going to measure 7 by 3.5, and it's 2.5 inches wide. I'm calling it a little bookshelf because that's what it looks like to me. But I think that it is just so stinking cute, and it's so easy to do. I know that you are going to love it. So I am going to flip to my overhead camera because I want to give you a look at how easy it is to make the sticky notepad folio bookshelf. So I'm going to flip to my overhead camera so that I can give you a closer look at this. But y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, y'all, so here's a closer look at what we're making today. I think you'll find this highly versatile and useful for a whole bunch of different projects you might have in the works. It is so stinking cute and just so easy. The top opens like this. We have a flip top that tucks into a piece of ephemera that we're using as a closure. So super easy. Y'all, here's what we're going to need to make it. So I have a 2.5 by 12 inch piece of scrap. Then I have 2 scrap pieces that measure 5/8 by 6. I have the inside liner piece, and the inside liner piece measures 9 5/8 by 6 3/4. And then we have an 8.5 by 12 inch piece for the outside jacket. Y'all, this will be a chipboard project. If you don't have chipboard, just find anything that you think would make a great hardboard, such as double cereal boxes, shoe boxes. You might even want to try cardboard, but I am using chipboard on mine. So I have one piece that measures 2.5 by 7, and I have 2 pieces that measure 3.5 by 7. So we are going to take these and we're going to place them down like this. So we'll put that 2.5 inch piece in the middle, and we will place them down using about 1/8 of an inch in spacing, and we're placing them on the outside jacket that measures 8.5 by 12. So I really love showing you guys projects like this because I love showing you just how easy it is to take some chipboard, some paper, and turn out something oh so beautiful. So I am removing my tape backers from my double-sided tape. I'm going to take this piece, place it down right there. We'll take our spine or the bottom, and we're going to place it down right there with about 1/8 of an inch in spacing in between. And then we'll take that last 3.5 by 7 inch piece and we'll place it down. And then we're going to place it down with the same 1/8 inch in between. So let's put that down. Flip this over, and I'm just going to make sure I get everything nice and stuck. Then I'll take my stylus, press it against the chipboard, and drive it into the paper, which is creating a nice little score, and it's also helping to break up those fibers so that if I have a paper that is prone to cracking, then doing this little exercise might help. It won't eliminate the cracking, but it might help to minimize it. Because basically you're doing a nice pre-score. So now I'm just going to stand it up and train the paper to fold over. And you can see by doing that stylus against the chipboard, you get that nice edge along the project. So now we are just going to miter our ends. And basically when you're mitering, you're cutting across at an angle, leaving a little bit of space in between the chipboard and the paper so that when you fold over, you have that nice professional fold. But if you don't feel comfortable in getting your mitering right just yet, you will the more you do it, then just place down that 5-in-1 tool. I'll have it linked in the description box in my Amazon storefront. Place that down and it will help with your mitering. So now I'm going to bring in my glue press, screw off that cap, remove any that might have hardened on the top, and now I'm just going to use it to place my glue so that I can do my fold over. Now let's fold that over, getting that nice and stuck. We're going to do the same process on all 4 sides. And you can see how easily the glue does come out. I'm placing it back in the base, and that keeps it in the downward position so that that glue is always at the ready. So I am just going to go ahead and glue this. And like I said in my review video, I think this little contraption here does what it's advertised to do. I haven't had any glue sticking. My glue is always easily flowing. So from that standpoint, it does do what it's supposed to do. I just think that the pricing can be better. But the pricing isn't my decision to make. I decided to buy it. So in that moment, I might not have liked the price, but I agreed to the price. So we have our jacket like this. We're going to take the liner piece and we're going to place the liner piece down like this. The liner measures 9 5/8 by 6 3/4. I am going to go ahead and just take some tape, my wide tape, and I am going to place my tape down like this to cover the chipboard. I don't like using a whole lot of glue on larger pieces of chipboard, so you will frequently see me using tape because the glue can warp that chipboard, and especially if you're not using a medium weight to a strong weight chipboard, that glue can definitely warp it. So if you're using cereal boxes or if you're using shoe boxes, that glue might actually warp that board. So I'm going to take my tape and just place my tape like this. And I'm placing my tape on all 4 corners, or all 4 edges. So I'm peeling away my tape backers. And so now we're going to take that liner and we're going to place it down like this. And then I'll use my big old spatula to get everything nice and stuck. And then I'll use my big old spatula to come in from this direction, which is going to help me start to work this particular spine. And I'll turn it to the other side. Use my big old spatula to come in and fold up. That's giving me that middle. And now I'll just use the tip of the big old spatula to go in and really work a nice, crisp spine. So this is how our books are going to be held. You can see that we can put them in just like this. So y'all, with my books in, I am going to take one piece, place it right there, and then loop it around to the back. So I'm going to go ahead and just take some glue, and I'm going to put some glue right here. Let's go ahead and bring this up. Take that glue, put it right there, and then I'm going to stand it up so you can see what I'm doing. I'm not bending the box out of shape. I am just going to take this piece and fold it over so that it is holding the shape of the box. And then we do it on the other side. That's going to help the weight. And now we can do the same thing on this side. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue because this is the back. And then we'll add our glue here to the front. I'll take this piece and I'm going to try to match it with that one. Let me bring it up just a little bit, like that. I'm going to hold that. And so then we'll take this piece, crease it, and form a nice box shape and crease here. And now you can see that our books are nice and snug in here. So for me, this paper is a medium weight, so I am fine with using it to hold the sides. If you're using a lighter weight paper, I would probably double up, but I like how this looks. So it's just a little bookshelf, and I like the look of that. So we are going to go ahead and flip it over like this. And I have this little piece here that says thinking of you. But I am only going to put glue on the end because I want to use this as part of my closure. So let's just let this go ahead and dry. I'm going to take this and see if that'll fit underneath, and it will. So I am going to take this and we're going to use it as a fold over for this. So let's just leave it right where we have it. Now I'll crease here, and then we'll just let it fall over to the back, and I'll crease right there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over, take my scissors, and I'm just going to cut off a little bit of this. And that was very crooked. So I'll just round this, and then I'll round this. And now we can take it and we're going to put it down. So I'll use my glue, and I'll place my glue. You guys can see that I'm using my glue bottle as well as the glue press. It all depends on what my hands grab first. I'm so used to grabbing the glue bottle, but I do want to use that glue press so you guys can get an idea of how it works, especially if you were thinking about making the purchase. So now I'm just going to open this because I want to round this just a little bit. So now that we have this piece, so we can take it and we can tuck it underneath. Y'all, I think it's absolutely adorable. And so y'all, here it is, our finished little box. Very unique little bookcase style box for holding 3 of those sticky notepad folios that we made in the previous video. I will have that video linked in the description box below in case you want to make this. Y'all, isn't this just so stinking cute and so professional looking? It really does look like something that you would buy in the store. So I hope that you have enjoyed this fun way to make a holder for those sticky note folios or folios in general that you might be making. If you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I'd love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.